Hi there, this is Monument Mom coming to you today with some empties that I want to share, as well as talk about my tiny budget. So, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Monument Mom. I'm a mom living in a big city in a tiny house on a very small budget. Or sometimes I say a small house on a tiny budget. Anyway, you know that I live in a small house and I work with a really small budget there. So if you're new here, please hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for joining me. So today I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing over the next few days or even few weeks. I'm going to be very transparent about our budget. I've made a lot of mistakes with our money. So I talk about the fact that I work with a very small budget, and that is not by mistake. It is because I have a whole bunch of debt that I need to pay off. And so I'm going to be talking to you about our budget, where we started, where we are now, how much farther we have to go, and go through all of the ups and downs of just day-to-day life while we're trying to dig ourselves out of debt. As a result of that, I have decided to put myself on another spending freeze. Now, this is the thing. I think a lot of people go on a spending freeze at the beginning of the year. Sometimes they do it end of the year. Sometimes people do it when they have a goal. Maybe they want to buy a new house. Maybe they want to save for vacation. Sometimes, they do it just to see if it works because it's trending. I am putting myself and my family on a spending freeze because right now it's just necessary. And I think we're going to be doing this at least for 30 days. I'm thinking out loud with you because my family doesn't quite know all of this yet. But let's just say let's go with 30 days. See if I can push it to 60, see if I push it to 90. I think if you introduce it to people initially, like, hey, we're going to go on a spending freeze for 90 days, you get automatic resistance. But I think if you introduce it, hey, as a fun game, let's see where we could not spend money, then I think it may be a little bit more successful. The other thing is, I think a lot of times, people resist the change. And so I know this. People resist the change. And so I want to be very delicate because this is very intentional. So we have a bunch of debt. I just got several bills in this week. And I was thinking, I don't know how I can stretch my budget even further. I really don't know. But we're going to see what we can do because I need to pay off debt. I also recently had major car repairs because I don't plan to get a new car. A family member needed money. I mean, it's just a litany of reasons why it's important right now for us to do this spending freeze. And we might have to do it for the rest of the year. Let us just see. And I don't know how that's going to work because I also participate in a lot of collabs. Those collabs have swaps. We'll see what we can do. But I just wanted to let you know over the next few days, few weeks, few months, I'm going to be coming to you quite frequently with all of this information about our budget. And I'm just going to call this real budget talk because a lot of times I think people get on YouTube and they only show you or tell you the good stuff. And so I'm not saying that people need to spill every single detail because you need to have some privacy within this space. But I think in order for us all to grow and to share, I need to be transparent with you about where we are with our debt, what's going on. And so over the next couple of days, I'll be doing that and I'll start to share those videos more frequently. If you notice in the title, I said that this was a video like real budget talk. So that's the real budget talk. Boy, that was really difficult because some of you I interact with quite frequently on YouTube or other platforms, but then we also interact offline. And so I don't even know if I've really even shared this much with the folks that I talk to offline. So anyway, I'll see how this goes. I'm going to invite you to go along on this journey with me. And let's see what really happens with that. So the other thing in that title was Real Budget Talk and Empties. So part of having a spending freeze is that you're only buying things that are absolute necessity. And I think each person, each family decides what that necessity would look like. But what we're not doing, what I notice some people do, is that they know they're going in a spending freeze and then they buy a whole bunch of stuff in advance. Well, I don't really see how that is serving the purpose. So what we're doing is we're going to live off what we have. We're going to use up what we have. We're going to make do if we don't have. We're going to borrow, whatever the case is. We're just not spending money. And one of the things I said that we needed to do is we're going to use up what we have currently. Many of us have cupboards and cabinets and baskets and under the bed and bags and shelves full of stuff. I am not exempt from that. And that's part of the reason probably why I'm in debt today. I have either spent money I shouldn't have been spending or spent money that should have gone towards a bill to buy stuff. So we're not buying any more homeschool stuff. Oh gosh, I just watched someone's video today and they showed a book. I really like that book. And I even commented like, hey, I need to add that to my wish list. But then I had to like pause when I made the comment and I hit reply to say, hey, what are you doing? You're not buying anything. So in that case, I need to figure out for that resource, it was a great book, but how I can kind of duplicate it with what we have in library resources so that I'm getting the same experience and the same information without spending any money. And I went down this whole rabbit trail with that just to say, is it a trail or a hole? Rabbit trail. Anyway, I digress, kind of. And what I was meaning to say with all that extra talk was, I think when I don't, so let me just be personal. When I don't have access to funds, that is when I have to be the most creative if it's something I really want to do. So in that case, there was a book Homeschool Mom was sharing, Homeschooling Grammy. She was sharing that book. I thought it was great, but I can't buy anything else right now. I just can't. And so I want to share with you the empties. So part of the goal is to use up what we have. I'm going to be sharing with you periodically the empties, what we're getting rid of, what we're using up, and I'll give you my opinion, whether or not it's something I would buy again. Not supposed to be buying anything, but if I had to buy it again, would I buy it again? Blah, 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 blah. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So the first item that I want to share is the Nature Valley granola. This was a Dollar Tree purchase. So it's not a Dollar Tree brand, but it was purchased at Dollar Tree. It's a Nature Valley product. And this was very good. At the time that they had them, I don't know if they still carry them. There were, I purchased like 2 bags of these. Great for having it with yogurt or whatever. So you know the value. It's probably about $3.50 a bag in a regular grocery store. I paid $1 for it. It's all gone, as you can see. And I would say if you can find it at your local Dollar Tree and you're not on a spending freeze, you might want to get it. Although I guess technically you could buy this because it would go in the food category if you're buying food. Anyway, you got the point. This is good. So the other product I had was the Olay facial scrub. I don't know if you could really see that with the light. So this was a daily face wash that had a mild scrub component to it. I thought this was really great. I think I paid $2.99 for this at Ollie's. And I would buy it again. So if you see this and you're not on a freeze, I would say you could buy it. Again, this is one of the products I've had around a while, not buying anything new. And so I'm using up what I have. The other thing that my kiddo is using, teenagers have acne. This is an oil-free acne wash. So it's comparable to like a Neutrogena product, but it's Dollar Tree. It's empty. And I would say it worked pretty well. He really liked it. It has salicylic acid in it. And so it worked. And for $1, that's not bad. I would say sometimes with Dollar Tree products, they're not even worth the $1, but this one was pretty good. And we're out of this, but no worries because I have 10,000 of everything in here. We'll just move on to something else that will work for oily skin and acne, but we're not purchasing anything. So this one product is a Dollar Tree product, and it's a power stick. It's similar to not a Dove, but like a Secret. And this was not good. So I wouldn't buy this again. There's still a little bit left in there, but it's on its way out of here. I just wanted to do this review of it. I would not purchase this again personally. It did not work for me. There could be a variety of reasons why it didn't work. I don't even want to get into all those here because I will digress, but I would not purchase this again. So the other Dollar Tree product was this Butcher Boy coconut oil. This is a non-GMO product. I liked it. It's a small bottle, but I use coconut oil outside of the kitchen. I use it on my skin and on my hair. And I thought this worked really well. It was a good quality product. And it was great for me to travel with. So I would get that again. The other Dollar Tree product that is not empty, but I wanted to show it to you because it's got to go. It was not great. It's the baby oil gel. It was the lavender scent. So I think this is similar to a Johnson & Johnson, like baby oil gel product. This I didn't like for some reason. I think it has, who knows what it has in it. And right now I don't have on my glasses, so I can't see the label. But whenever I use this product, it caused eczema to break out on my legs. And so this has got to go. Other people have tried it and they liked it, but I did not. And so I would not purchase this again. Here we go. So then the other product, when you're emptying out your drawers and cupboards and cabinets, baskets, you find that there are bits and pieces of products that people have given you for Christmas and birthday and Mother's Day and blah, 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 and you don't use it all. And because I am on a real budget spending freeze here, I used up the last of this, and it's the Cashmere Glow. This is a Bath & Body Works product. As you can see, it is completely empty. Bath & Body Works products are fine. Right now, I'm not planning to repurchase this, but I think it worked well. I'm on the spending freeze. As I keep saying, I say this after everything because I think the more I say this, the more it sinks in and I can be comfortable with that. So, if you like Bath & Body Works products, on YouTube, there are people that do nothing but show hauls from Bath & Body Works. So I know there's a whole world, there's a whole cult following out there of people who like the products. I got this, I think, as a birthday or Christmas gift. I personally try to keep a very small budget. So even when I am spending, I typically do not buy these products, but it was fine for as a gift, and you could probably purchase it. So the last product is also a Bath & Body Works product. It's an Oatmeal Body Moisturizer. And it was, I guess, geared more towards people who want to have more natural products. I don't think it's completely natural, although, because it is a Bath & Body Works product and the label has like 10,000 ingredients on it. But I will say it was a great body and hand lotion. I used it all, would not purchase it again for a variety of reasons, and it had nothing to do with the quality. It's just, again, on my budget, Now that I'm on a spending freeze, I would not be purchasing this, but it was a good product. And so if you're into Bath and Body Works products, you can try this out. So that is it. Each week, if I have a collection of empties, I'll share them with you. I think that having the empties is also a good reminder of what I have spent money on. So many times we go and buy more of the same type of product without really checking to see if we don't already have that in the house. Also, because I have natural hair, the tendency is to just buy different products and try them. Well, I'm not even doing that anymore. Whatever is in my closet, I'm using that. And that is it. If I don't have it, I'll borrow it. If not, I learn to do without. So with that, I hope that you will join me over the next few days, few weeks, or even few months as I walk through this journey of real budget talk on how my family is reducing debt, getting out of debt so that we can live an abundant life and live it the way no one else could live it. So with that, I wish you the best, and I look forward to seeing you back here again. Bye.